Alright, what's going on, guys? We are back today. We are gonna play some Yakuza Kiwami. Now, this is gonna be a little different than our normal video. I'm going to try to kind of abridge the story and try to summarize my gameplay instead of just uploading my experience, you know? Yeah, Kiwami is the remake of the first Yakuza game. We played Yakuza 0 last, and now we're gonna play Kiwami. So let's see what happens next to our boy Kiryu. Alright, so the game starts with a murder scene. Yakuza killing another Yakuza. Our boy Kiryu murdered somebody, and he's like holding a gun, and he has his ring in his hand. And the cops are coming to get him. At this point, the story kind of flashes back to the day before. So Kiryu and his bro Shinji are going on a little job to collect some money from some loan sharks, I guess.
兄貴。すみません、本当。こんな取り立てに出張ってもらうなんて。
気にするなって言ったろ、シンジ。
This part is really just like the fighting tutorial, like the first part of the fighting tutorial. You just learn how to do little basic combos and how to throw and stuff. Alright, so once we finish beating these dudes' asses, me and Shinji basically gonna split up the money.
兄貴、回収しました。
約束の額だ。悪く思うな。
Shinji starts making little comments about how Kazuma has been thinking, you know, how good a Kiryu family would be. So he makes a comment that we should have our own family within the Dojima family, I think. Like, within that same umbrella of families. I don't know. But that's basically what they keep, like, they start to, like, tell you. Like, hey, you're on the verge of having your own family, you know?
兄貴、ありがとうございました。でも、これでついに桐生組の立ち上げですね。風間のおやつさんも言ってました。兄貴になら安心して組任せられるって。
After you're done beating them, taking the money, it's time to go party with your bro Nishiki. You're gonna go to the bar, your favorite bar. You're gonna go hang out at, right? And we're gonna go drink. So we head there. Of course, on the way we ran into some dude who doesn't recognize us for who we are, and he starts a fight, and we gotta beat his ass.
Oh, 何やってん俺。お前どこの組のもんや。
すまん。
After beating him up, we start to... Oh no, we get interrupted by Majima, our bro. Majima.
見とったで。
桐生ちゃん。兄貴、桐生って
そうや。堂島の竜。
桐生カズマちゃんや。
It's kind of weird because Majima and Kiryu in Yakuza 0, they barely interacted with each other. But now they're best buds. Not really best buds. Rivals.
よせよせ。お前、組立ち上げるって話やないかい。
Majima wants to fight Kiryu really bad. But Kiryu's like, bro, I'm not gonna fight you unless I really need to.
なんや、踊れは俺に喧嘩売っとんのか。やろいつやったるか。いいえ。
So Majima tries to like make him angry so he'll fight him, but it doesn't work.
兄さんとここで喧嘩をする理由はありません。筋が通らねえ。よっしゃ。これで俺と喧嘩する理由はできたな。 俺が兄さんをムカつかせたんなら謝ります。なんやと？根性あんねやったら殴り返してくけ！これで気は済みましたか？
So Majima kind of gives up and then goes away, and we can be on our happy little way back to the bar.
筋通すなんぞ言うて無理しとるだけやないか。痩せ我慢ちゅうやつや。世の中筋の通らんことばっかりや。そんな意地張っとったら体が持たんで。ほな、お前のその覚悟見届けさせてもらうで。四六時中ずーっとな。何？でも
All right, so once we get into the bar, we find Nishiki already drinking, and we're waiting for Yumi to show up, I guess.
だから今日は貸し切り？
レーナ、ユミは？
今買い出しに行ってるの。どうせまた腹減ったとか言い出すんでしょ？
違いね。
So Nishiki kind of lets it slip that he is a little jealous, it seems like, that Kiryu is going to get his own family before him.
どうなんだ、桐生組の立ち上げは。
まだ決まったわけじゃない。組長が決めることだ。
組長も嫌とは言え。
But Kiryu is kind of like, you know, you got other things to worry about. Apparently Nishiki has a sister that's really sick, and he's like helping her get better.
なあ、錦。お前、妹はどうなんだ？
来月、もう一度手術だ。多分、次で最後になる。
Once Yumi gets back, she kind of like, you know, says hi to everybody, and then the camera kind of focuses on her ring, and then we switch to another flashback of when she got the ring.
あ、来てたのね。
ユミ。
ちょっと、もう酔ってるの？私も入れなさい。
どうぞご遠慮なく。
So I guess it was a few months ago. Yumi's birthday was.
ねえねえ、さっきお客さんと偶然誕生日の話題になったんだけど、今度ユミちゃんの誕生日でしょ？二人はちゃんと準備してあるの？プレゼント。
え？
Kiryu wanted to get her a present. He didn't know what to get her. Nishiki already had the plan. He was going to give her a nice little necklace, but Kiryu didn't know what to get her.
用意してるの？
もちろん。ユミに似合いそうなピンクダイヤのネックレス。
まあ、なんだか高そうね。
まあな。何ヶ月も前から予約していてやっと手に入ったんだ。実は今日渡そうと思ってちゃんと準備してあるよ。
あら、そうだったの。それじゃあパーティーしましょうよ。
So the bartender girl lets him know, hey, Yumi told me she wants one of these fancy French rings. So Kiryu decides he's gonna go get her one of those.
あれって。
フランスの有名なブランドの指輪なんてどう？新作が出たばっかりなんだけど、女の子にすごく人気なのよ。この前ユミちゃんと一緒に雑誌見てたら、彼女も欲しいって言ってたわ。
ほう。
So now it's time for us to go on our first like real mission. We're gonna go get the ring from this jewelry shop. Kiryu buys the ring with every dollar that he has. It costs all 120k. And then they also offer to engrave on the ring. So he gets her name, Yumi, engraved on the inside of the ring. And then we're good. We're going to go back and give it to her, I guess.
ああ、なんか女物の指輪でフランス製のやつが人気だって聞いたんだが。
あ、それでしたらサービスでお相手のお名前を刻印することもできますが。
それじゃあ ユミって入れてもらえるか。
So on our way back to the bar, we get ran into by some random dude again. But this time, instead of fighting, he just runs off, and we come to find out he pickpocketed us and he took the ring. So now we gotta go find him.
おっと、ごめんよ。
ああ。
The luckiest thing is finding him is pretty easy. He kind of hides in like stupid spots.
おい、お前。おい、ようやく見つけたぞ。
After we find him both times, he basically lets us know that he is like a secret assassin or something. And he's gonna fight us. And so we have to beat him up.
詰めるやつがいるとは。まあよいわ。
ん？何笑ってんだ。
指輪を返してほしければ、一子相伝の暗殺権を受け継いだこのわしを倒してからにしろ。
After beating him up, he tells us that he actually sold the ring already. I don't know how he had time to sell the ring, but apparently it's already gone. He sold it for some lottery tickets.
さあ、俺から盗んだ指輪を返してもらおうか。
それがもう手元にないんです。
何？どこへやったんだ？
ちょっと前に質屋で金に変えちまいました。
So we gotta go to the pawn shop to buy the ring back. Once we get to the pawn shop, we find that the ring is for sale for 120k. The owner does not want to sell it. The owner doesn't want to give it back to us because it was stolen. So we have to buy it. So we need to go find a way to make money.
なあ、その指輪、俺のなんだ。
はい？
盗まれたんだよ。もともとは俺のなんだ。だから返してくれ。
ああ、いるんですよね、たまに。そうやって騙し取ろうとする詐欺師が。
違う。信じてくれ。本当に俺のなんだ。
ヤクザの言うことなんか信じられるか。あんまりしつこいと警察呼ぶぞ。
Luckily, right around the corner, Shinji, our bro from our last little mission, is here, and he loans us 120k, just enough to buy the ring.
こんなとこで奇遇っすね。兄貴もソープっすか？
シンジ、ちょうどいいところで出会った。何も聞かずに金を貸してくれ。
When we get back to the pawn shop, though, we find that the ring is now 150k, and the price went up. So we gotta find another 30k somehow.
おい、さっきと値段が違うじゃねえか。
またあんたか。悪いけど値上げしたんだよ。なんせ人気の品だからね。
Luckily, Shinji's a bro, and he lets us borrow another 30k.
あれ兄貴、早くないっすか？ショートだったんすか？
シンジ、すまん。また金を貸してくれ。もう一回行かなきゃならなくなっちまった。
兄貴、そんなにハマっちゃったんすか？
頼む。詳しいことを話してる暇がない。他のやつに取られちまうかもしれねえんだ。
So we go back to the pawn shop. When we get there, it's gone, but the owner lets us know that he actually just put it aside because now he believes us that it was stolen and he gives it back to us anyways. So we don't have to buy it. We just get it back.
指輪がない。さっきまであったのに。まさかもう誰かが買っていっちまったっていうのか。
あんたやっぱり来たんだね。
おい、ここにあった指輪はどうしたんだ。
そんなに慌てなくても大丈夫だよ。ちゃんと取り置いてあるからさ。
And then finally, we get a little flash forward back to Yumi's birthday, where we hand her her present.
Yumi-chan, お誕生日おめでとう。
おめでとう、ユミ。
おめでとう。
みんなありがとう。
ほら、ユミ。プレゼントだ。
なになに？開けてもいい？
もちろん。
うわー、すごい。いいのこれ？本当にもらっちゃって。
当たり前だろ。
ユミ。実は俺からもプレゼントがあるんだが。
本当に？ありがとう。
これなんだ。
There's another flashback within a flashback within a flashback, I guess, where Yumi is telling a customer who offers to buy her a ring for her birthday that she would only accept a ring from somebody she loved. So it's a good sign for Kiryu.
プレゼントさせてよ。例えば指輪とかどう？
指輪か。嬉しいけどそれはちょっと重いかな。
どういうこと？
ほら、やっぱりそういうのって好きな人からもらいたいっていうか。
So, after the birthday party, we flash back to the day when we had the money. We flash forward, where we woke up in the bar and Nishiki's gone, Yumi's gone. So I guess we gotta deliver the money to the family. So we're gonna head to the Kazuma office and deliver this money.
錦はどうした？
錦山くんならもうとっくに出かけたわよ。桐生には負けてられないからなんて言って張り切ってたわ。
そうか。今何時だ？
もう4時ね。そろそろ風間さんのところに行かないとダメなんじゃないの？
ああ、そうだな。
On our way to the Kazuma office, we meet up with Tamura and Aoki, and I'm pretty sure they're coming later. They're just like information brokers, so we'll get information from them later.
俺が拾った情報を高く買ってくれるんですよ。で、今この町で一番生きがいいのはって聞かれたもんですから、旦那のこと。
あんまり変なこと言いふらすなよ。
So when we get here, we meet up with Shintaro Kazuma. So he's like our dad, basically. He wasn't really in Yakuza 0, but he seems like a badass.
おう、来たか。失礼します。ああ、ご苦労さん。
We also meet up with Osamu, I think is how you say it. Osamu Kashiwagi. So he's like the head of the Kazuma family during 0 because Kazuma himself was like in prison. But now in this one, he's like the second in command, I guess. So this, we get a little chance to hang out with Kazuma for a little bit. do a little small talk, talk about how they're doing. But then we get a phone call from somebody.
ひまわりには顔出してるのか？
いえ、最近は錦も弓も行ってないみたいです。
たまには言ってやれ。あそこの孤児院はお前たちのふるさとみたいなもんだ。
ええ。
おう。
失礼します。桐生さんにお電話が。新次さんからです。
So apparently, Dojima, the head of the Dojima family, took Yumi, and Nishiki went to go get her back from the Dojima family office. So now Kiryu is gonna go give some backup, I guess, try to protect them both.
俺だ。
真司です。レイナさんから兄貴に伝えてくれって。今さっき堂島組長がユミさんさらっていったんです。
弓か。なんで組長に？
詳しくは分かりません。でも錦のおじけもそれ聞いて組長のところに。
錦が。で、場所は？
劇場の横のビルの組長の事務所です。
分かった。すぐに行く。
Alright, so once we get to the Dojima family office, we basically find that Nishiki shot Dojima. In the room, Dojima is dead, Nishiki has his gun, and Yumi is on the ground, like, just totally out of it. Kiryu basically decides he's gonna take the blame. And he tells Nishiki to take Yumi and get out of here. And we're gonna do whatever we gotta do, I guess.
Nishiki. 堂島組長。
桐生組長が弓を無理やり。だから撃っちまったんだ。カッとなっちまって。
錦、弓を連れて逃げろ。
何言ってんだ。おめえこそ弓連れて逃げろ。
お前が。
So after Nishiki and Yumi leave, Kiryu's left there standing in front of the dead body holding the gun, and the cops come and find him there. So Kiryu gets interrogated, kind of, by one of the detectives, this guy Date. He basically doesn't believe that Kiryu did it. Says it doesn't make sense. He thinks we're covering for somebody else.
金のことで組長と揉めて。
いい加減にしろ。伊達君、もういい。よかはないですよ。奴はこれから組も通って男なんですよ。こんな殺しやるわけねえ。誰かをかばってるんです。これは
So Kiryu goes to jail. He gets a visit from Shinji, our bro, delivering the message that we were expelled, I think, expulsion from the Yakuza. So we weren't like banished completely, we were just expelled. So hopefully that means that we can get back in it one day. And that Kazuma helped us a lot. But Shinji does tell us that something crazy happened. Yumi has lost her memory and she ran away. And now Nishiki and Kazuma are looking for Yumi now.
俺は破門でいいのか、シンジ。
はい。
自分の親殺したんだ。絶縁なんじゃねえのか。
東上会三代目セラ会長が 破門にすると決めたそうです。
どういう。
兄貴、ユミさんが行方不明なんです。事件の次の日からユミさん記憶をなくしてたんです。錦のおじきや兄貴のことも。で急に病院から姿を。すいません、風間のおやさんには口止めされてたんですけど。
おい、時間だ。
誰かちゃんと探してるのか。
はい、錦のおじきや風間のおやさんが。
聞こえんのか。
シンジ、弓を頼むぞ。錦にもそう伝えてくれ。
Next up, we are in jail. Shaved head Kiryu is hanging out, eating his lunch, trying to be peaceful. And the dude next to him just apparently knows exactly who he is, that he killed Dojima, and that now it's time to pay for the price, I guess. So he's gonna fight him. And the whole room kind of spreads out, and it looks like everybody in the room wants to fight. So Kiryu has to fight off all the other inmates.
物騒でいけねえな。おっと、こちらさんも物騒な面してら。なあ、あんただろ。自分の親分殺したってヤクザ。
黙って食ってろ。
さすが貫禄だね。堂島の竜、堂島組射程頭補佐、桐生一馬。
何やってんだよ、お前ら。
So once we beat everybody's ass in the prison, we find out that the hit on us was called by Seta, the chairman of the Tojo clan. So they want us from the top, basically. And right when they tell us, though, we get knocked out by a cop, and that's the end of the chapter. So, pretty crazy chapter, if you ask me. Kind of cool. Basically, the majority of the time is spent, buying this ring and stuff. But basically, what we know is that Dojima got killed, Nishiki killed him, but Kiryu took the blame. And now he's in jail. And Nishiki and Yumi are out in the world doing whatever, I guess. But so, next part, we'll see what happens.